Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to another video. This video here, I'm going to share with you guys all of my um, Funko Pop figures I've gotten autographed over the years. Um, years ago, guys, I wasn't like the biggest pop figure collector. Um, and then one day I was at a Comic-Con and I started noticing a lot of people, bringing the pop figures to get signed by the celebrities. And I know something just hit me, and I said, you know what? I think I'm going to start collecting these and taking them to conventions to have people sign. So I have been doing that for I don't know how many years, but thus far I've gotten 19 total pop figures signed. I will still be getting more, obviously, and I'll certainly share with those other ones that are unsigned in other videos in the near future that I do get signed. But I figure at this moment, since I have a lot of pop figures signed, I thought I'd share with you guys the ones that I've gotten signed over the years. So the first 8 I'm going to share with you guys. You can see on the top, the top 8 pop figures. They're all the WWE pop figures. I'll start with those, and then we'll get to the celebrity ones on the bottom. But without further ado, guys, let's take a look at all my pop figures I've got signed over the years. So let's start over here. First one I want to start with, guys, is my Sergeant Slaughter pop figure. I got this signed at, I think it's called Toomey Tools. It's somewhere up in, I think it's right above Ocala. Bellevue, I think it's something like that area in Florida. Sergeant Slaughter was the big headliner. He did it was a charity event where, you buy your admission ticket, which was $10, and then you meet him, and then you get one autograph item for free. The photo, you had to purchase as well, but if you want any other autographs, you had to purchase that, but the first autograph was free, and this is the only thing I brought for him to sign. And I did in the light green marker, for military, it was green. So thought that came up pretty good. And yeah, Sergeant Slaughter's definitely one of my all-time favorite, wrestlers back in the day, and certainly one of my favorite meet and greets. If you guys haven't met Sergeant Slaughter, he's just awesome. I do have a G.I. Joe pop figure. I want to get him signed down the road, so when I meet him again, he'll definitely sign that as well. My next one of my favorite wrestlers, and certainly one of my favorite autographs here, is Jerry the King Lawler. The same event I was telling you guys about Slaughter. Jerry did an event, the Toomey Tools, I think it's called, up in Bellevue up there in Florida. Where you get your first item signed for free, and then you get the photo you had to purchase. But I already had several photos with Jerry, so I didn't need that. I just really needed this here to be signed. So he did that in the yellow, and I thought the yellow popped up pretty good. So, but Jerry's cool. Another great meet and greet, guys. You ever meet him? And Jerry might have my favorite, or he might be my favorite autograph above all the wrestlers there. His is awesome. Then we have Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man. I got this signed at the River City Jacksonville Wrestling Con. They do every June, and I had Ted DiBiase sign this in the green for the, the money color is green. So that came up pretty good right there. Then I met the Big Red Machine Kane at the very same event as well. I had him sign this. It's a Walgreens exclusive pop figure. So I had him sign the red. Red doesn't really pop out too much on it, guys, but being that Kane wears a lot of red, uniform outfits, that's why I had him sign the red there. So still came out okay. Then I had Kurt Angle at the same event. I had him sign the light blue. I was kind of going back and forth with a couple different colors. I thought about doing red, but I was like, let me do the light blue, and I thought the light blue came out pretty good. So, and that was the same event as the Kane and DiBiase pop figures I got signed. It was at the River City Wrestling Convention in Jacksonville. Next one is my Jake the Snake Roberts pop figure. Jake has got one of my favorite autographs as well. Had him sign the light green for the snake. It's green. I mean, of course, snakes are all different colors, but I just thought the green matched the theme of things for Jake here. And I had him sign this at WrestleCon when it was in Tampa back in 2021. So, cool to have that one there. Then I met Mick Foley at Spookala. I may have shared this, and just a heads up too, guys, some of these pop figures I may have shared in previous videos, so do forgive me, but I figured, you know what, let me just do a entire pop figure sign video here. So I may have shared this one, so forgive me, but I'm sharing it again. So Mick Foley signed a Dude Love pop figure back at Spookala, which was in Ocala, Florida, back in June, if I believe. So I had him sign that. He did that in the light blue, and I like how he did the red heart right here. That came up pretty cool. So yeah, that's a real cool one there. My next one, one of my favorite meet and greets, Rhea Ripley. I met her at a Cricket Wireless store. It was up in, I think it was probably not. What was it called? Riverview, I think it was, the Cricket Wireless store. My buddy and I went up there to stay the night before the event, and I told him I was going to get up early because we have to be in line like super early so we can be able to meet her, because it's free. Autographs are free. The selfies with the wrestlers are free. And I knew Rhea was going to have a big turnout, and she certainly did. And we were, I think, I would say probably within the first 5 people in line to meet Rhea. And I did get an action figure signed by her too, but I did get the pop figure, and I did in the pink right there. Thought the pink popped out pretty good. Was going to do purple, but the purple paint markers, they're not like neon color. They're kind of a dark color, just doesn't pop out well. I would have done the purple if it was like a neon color, but I did the pink, and the pink popped out pretty good. So anyways, that is all of my wrestling pop figures. So let's take a stroll down, guys. I'll do a last little shot of all the wrestling pop figures I've gotten signed. So let's move down to the celebrity pop figures. So the first one is this Kraft pop figure, Neve Campbell signed from the Kraft movie. She played Bonnie. I met Neve Campbell at MegaCon, and she signed her pop figure here. And she puts on there, Steve, it's only magic. So got that signed for her. Then over here I've got Danielle Panabaker. She signed her Killer Floss pop figure. This was at the Tampa Bay Comic Con back in July. I think I met her. This was actually a last minute decision, guys, to be honest with you, because I think there was only like one person I was planning on getting at that convention, and I was looking at some of the other guests there and looking at other people's autographs. I really liked Danielle's autograph, and I decided to, at the last minute, to have her or order her pop figure, and it came in probably about 2 or 3 days off of Amazon, and took her to get signed, and Danielle was really cool. Nice lady to talk to. The next one, guys, is the Star Trek Captain Kirk pop figure signed by William Shatner. This is certainly one of my favorite items I've gotten signed. Not the best autograph, obviously. The light blue does pop out. I've always said this to people. People always ask me, like, what was one of your favorite, meet and greets, some of your least favorite meet and greets. And I will tell you guys, to me, one of my least favorite meet and greets was William Shatner. I mean, he wasn't rude or anything like that, but he just wasn't really interactive with people. When I walked up to him, he just kind of nodded and say hello, and then wouldn't talk to you. So, again, it's not a terrible experience, meeting him, but it was still cool that I met, a legend. So I got that signed. Really glad to have that there. Then I got this Nun pop figure signed by Bonnie Aarons. Bonnie was pretty cool. Had her sign the yellow. Thought that popped pretty good with the eyeball color. And that came up pretty good. She says, "Steve, see you in hell, Valak." And then she puts all the crosses on there. So that popped up pretty cool. Then I went in Fort Myers, Florida. There was a Comic-Con, if I can remember, I think it was called HeroCon. They had, well, first off, I think they were supposed to have 3 of the Darth Vader actors, and only 2 of them showed up. Another one canceled at the last moment. But I was able to get 2 of the Darth Vader actors from, well, Spencer's the one from the Rogue One film. So I had him sign this here. I thought his autograph popped up pretty good with the red. So he signed that there. And I also got a Darth Vader helmet signed, which I probably could show you guys in another video once I get at least another 1 or 2 Darth Vader actors to sign that. But yeah, that came up pretty cool with the red. Let's see. Actually, I gotta swap this around a little bit here. Try to keep the 2 Warwick Davis pop figures, which I do think, guys, I shared this in one of my previous videos when I met Warwick Davis. I think, yeah, I definitely did. I had him sign the Will Ufgood pop figure and the Leprechaun pop figure. The light blue definitely popped up pretty good on this. Luckily, he had a light blue marker because the one I had was not working. So luckily, he had that to sign that, and that popped up pretty nice. And then I did the green on the Leprechaun one. That popped up pretty good. Leprechaun wants me gold. All right, my next one over here, guys, is my James Jude Courtney, signed pop figure from Monster Mania Comic Con in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. James just got back probably about a day or 2 after finishing filming the Halloween Ends film, and he came in and signed this pop figure for me. It says, "Thanks, Steve," his name, the shape, and I bought this bloody pop figure case, to put around it, and came up pretty good here, guys. It just matches well with the horror. So I'm going to start getting more of these for all the horror pop figures I get signed. Then my next one is my Rudy pop figure signed by Sean Astin. Came out in the green. Not the best autograph there, but hey, it's signed. So Rudy was one of my favorite films back in the 90s. Certainly might be my favorite football movie. Not sure, but it's definitely up there. But yeah, Sean Astin was really cool. Then I met Daniel Fishel, who played Topanga in Boy Meets World. Also, this was at the where was this one at? Oh, 90s Con. I was going to say there was the Tampa Bay Comic Con, but this is the other one I got signed, the Rudy pop figure at Tampa Bay Comic Con. But the Boy Meets World Topanga pop figure I got signed there. She put her name right there, Topanga. She was really cool. Probably will meet her one more time again. Really awesome person to meet. And then I got the Fonz pop figure signed by Henry Winkler, and another one of my favorite meet and greets. Henry was really cool. If you guys haven't met him, I highly recommend. Really cool person. And yeah, it popped up good with the pink marker in there. But again, not the best autograph, but he was still cool. So anyways, guys, that is all of my autograph pop figures. Here's a last shot of them all again. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please do send me a comment, and I'll certainly respond back. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. Later, guys.